all-time favorite. But that ain't my all-time favorite J. Like J. Cole is my favorite artist of all time. Like J. Cole is my Tupac. I don't care what nobody say. Shout out to J. Cole. I was just thinking, I'm gonna be real, like say like Drake is on my big like, Drake is like listen, listen, man.
Man,
I was just thinking today, like I was trying to put together my top five favorite albums. Like I'm a music head, like I'm a real backpack hip hopper, and even though J. Cole is my favorite artist of all time, like I had, if I'm gonna be honest, if I'm gonna go top five favorite albums, uh J. Cole album, J. Cole's Forest Hill Drive would be my second favorite album. My
mm,
f- my first favorite album would be Kendrick Lamar, Damned. I gotta do it. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna be real. Like Kendrick Lamar Damned album was one of the greatest things. And then number three, this is gonna surprise people, but my third favorite album, m- m- my third favorite album of all time, hip hop album at least, is Nipsey Hussle, uh, Marathon. Like I'm gonna be real. I know that's a random way to think, but like since we in the groove of hip hop, we got the clips dropping. What's your top three? Top three albums, hip hop.
Ooh, I was thinking about. I think it's gonna be a Flesh on My Flesh, Bone on My Bone by Darkman X.
That's good.
Shouts out to
That's
DMX.
good. Okay.
Uh, I gotta go. The Blueprint by Jay
Hey
Z.
man, I ain't mad
You
at that.
know, and then
That's on my top five.
then I'm gonna go with oldie but goodie, Aquemini
Oh
by Outkast. You know what I'm saying?
no,
Yeah,
I kind of feel
yeah,
bad.
yeah. I had to,
Aquemini is like
yeah,
that's a
yeah,
good.
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
kind of feel bad at like
Yeah, honorable mentions is the
man.
Ludacris back from the first time and the Eminem show.
Honorable mention. I'm gonna do
Eminem
Aquemini.
show.
I'm gonna do Aquemini.
I feel like y'all don't want me in this
No, Keandra, I
conversation.
was just about to ask
I feel
you.
like I feel like
It's
y'all
like
don't
gonna
want me in
be
this
all
What
conversation.
is your favorite?
Beyonce
Do you have a
CDs.
favorite album? I know you're not a music head like that, but do you,
I am a music head. I'm not a rap. I'm
what's
not
your
a hip hop
what's your
fan like that.
top three favorite albums?
Oh, first of all, B Day by
Oh
Beyonce.
my lord,
That is number one.
conversation is over.
Okay,
We be conversation over. See, that's the problem. That is
yeah,
the problem. But Beyonce,
yeah, okay.
B Day, that was my very first album I listened to start to finish. I love
Oh
Beyonce.
lord,
Would be another one would be Fantasia, Lose to
I ain't
Win.
mad at that. Okay,
Album
I ain't
is
mad at that. No,
absolutely
Fantasia.
amazing. I love Fantasia. And my third one, that's one I hate to say it.
Hey, Will, I got a question
Cowboy.
for you.
I'm not
Oh,
done.
Oh,
Top
my bad,
three.
my
no,
bad.
no, she okay.
Beyonce
You
Top-
third one. You
Hyper
third one.
here.
Exactly. It's Cowboy Carter.
Okay,
I'm sorry.
I'm not
That's my
mad.
top
So
three.
top three. Shout out to Keandra top three.
Right, like try to cut me off. Like just because I'm just getting on the mic.
Okay.
Nah, the spark the question
What,
was like, who's your top three female rappers?
number one, Nicki Minaj of all time. Like
Oh,
I don't
okay,
care what nobody say, bro. Like
okay.
Oh
if
wow.
you a hip hop fan, like Nicki Minaj is the greatest to ever do it when it comes to women.
Hmm.
Nicki Minaj, and then two, my favorite like rapper,
Yeah,
Rhapsody. Like I know she ain't got the, I know
okay.
she ain't got like the accolades, but I'm be real. Like skill wise, Rhapsody is probably the best out of all the girls. But I'm putting Nicki Minaj as the queen of rap. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like she like so I got Nicki Minaj, I got Rhapsody, and of all time, cause I
yeah,
do like Gorilla, so she gonna get
Okay,
honorable. I
good.
do like Gorilla. I like a bunch of the new artists. But for as far as all time like bodies of work, Queen Latifah is fire. It's
yeah,
Queen
Absolutely,
Latifah.
yeah.
I'm a
absolutely.
Honorable mention.
Nah, cause I'm still on three. I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to figure out three.
Missy
I
Elliott.
was gonna say. I was
Missy was
gonna say
cold.
Missy.
Missy
I'm gonna
cold.
say Missy Elliott.
Missy
I'm gonna
cold.
say Nick. I'm gonna say Nicki Minaj, Rhapsody, and Missy Elliott. You know what I'm saying? Shout out
Okay.
to Will top three. Look, okay, that's we gonna go ahead and move forward. We got our new segment, conversation starters. I have no idea.
We
I
don't.
have no idea what you're gonna say, but I'm gonna turn it over to the queen, and we're gonna get some conversation starters going.
Well, welcome guys. How you guys
Fresh off
doing?
the Carter tour.
I am very fresh off Cowboy Carter. I was fortunate enough to see Beyonce in Atlanta 710. Her very first concert, I had an absolutely amazing, amazing time. I can say this very proudly that Beyonce is the one of our greatest performers of all time, living or dead. I'm going to say that bold with my chest. And I want to know why you guys aren't Beyonce fans. That's my question.
I don't want to get a lot of backlash
We
from
don't
these
want to
Beehive
ignite the
members
beehive.
because
Oh,
they
right
like to
now.
attack people. You know,
So that's your comment? No comment?
No comment.
Oh, wow. Just cut my
I
segment
plead the
short.
No.
fifth.
Well, anyway,
Sorry.
I got it. Wait, anyway, that's just my take on Beyonce. I absolutely love Beyonce. I had an amazing time. The concert was absolutely amazing. 10, 10, 10, 10s across the board. Now, I do have another question for you guys. So, we was talking earlier about trilogies, movie sequels.
Yeah.
What was you guys' favorite movie sequel? Movie sequel?
What you mean? Movie trilogy?
Yeah, movie. I'm sorry, movie
Okay,
trilogies.
my favorite. I'm gonna start because I'm a movie buff, but it's hard. Me personally, I'm gonna have to say Lord of the Rings, and that's not a. Is it a trilogy? It's more than that. But anyways, my favorite movies series of all time. I'm a nerd. I'm gonna say Lord of the Rings. Now for honorable mention, I'm gonna say Bad Boys. I
Mhm.
like Bad Boy. Now four. Hold on, which one? Which was that? Was that three? Three was.
It
Eh.
was four.
No,
Four was
no.
good.
Four was good, but three was
Yeah.
Three was eh.
That's
Yeah.
just when he
If you were
realized he
ranking
had a
from 1 through
son.
4, what would it be?
Bad Boys 1 through 4. The best. It got to be between. That's hard.
The
Between one and
one,
two.
I think 1 and 4.
2 was the
You
best.
think? I think no. No. Hold on.
You
Hold
think
on.
2 was the
Hold on.
best?
2 was
No
the
one.
best.
No one was the best.
With
One.
Gabriel,
No,
with
stop
Gabriel
tripping.
Union?
Hold on. Relax.
No.
No. One when Martin went in turbo mode. No, he done killed my sister. He started driving the car.
That's the number
No.
2.
Oh, that,
That's the
that was
second
number
one.
two.
That's the number
That was number
2.
two.
That's what Gabrielle
So
Union
hold on. Hold
is.
on. So no. So on.
For me, it's 1 and 4
say
because you
one.
see the beginning and you see they did a good character development for Mike
That's
Larry and then for Martin.
one was
So
legendary though.
I love the transition. 2 was a little bit okay. It was 10 years removed from their first, so I was like, okay. I don't think Gabriel Union gave it a strong performance.
No, she did do a good performance.
She did
But
really good.
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna have to agree with for like
Miami Vice got too many leaks.
one.
But 3, when everybody found out, like, oh my god, a son, like,
3 would be 4
oh,
for me.
Three was the three the last one.
crazy.
Yeah, 3 would be the
Then it
last
made you feel like, dang, I hope he get a good relationship with his son, and then rolled over to 4. I'm gonna go back with it, man. I'm a oldie but goodie. I'm gonna give 2 ums. I'm gonna go with the Lethal Weapon series.
Lethal Weapon. Hey, no, that's
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
fire. No, Lethal
I'm
Weapon
gonna go with
is
the
a good
Lethal
series.
Weapon. See, Danny Glover, Mel
My
Gibson.
mom would be proud of you.
I'm getting too old for this.
No, Lethal Weapon is good.
Riggs and Murtaugh,
That's
baby.
good.
Then my second one is Die Hard
That's a good.
with Bruce Willis, man. Yeah.
You make,
Yeah, yippee
you make
ki
me want to rechange mine, but I'm a nerd though, so I'm gonna go Lord of the Rings top. I know I'm gonna get flack for that, but it is what it is.
Lord,
It is what it
bad,
is.
man.
All right, I got now. Mine is Harry Potter, through and through, all 7 movies. I can name them in order.
Okay.
All
So so
wanna hear
so 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 that so that's no. We know we don't want to hear it, but I know it. I know it for sure because like we don't watch that series like 20
Yeah, that's
times.
me and Willie nightcap movie. Like
Honestly.
when we're trying to go to bed, put on
Do
Harry
you
Potter.
volunteer for
No, I
that?
like.
Do
I'm a,
you
I'm a
make
nerd.
the- If she pull it up, you be like, cool.
I don't like.
Willie
I
picked the
I would
movies.
watch that because movies. I don't like. My wife has watched Grey's Anatomy
Oh yeah,
over
Oh,
5
bro,
times.
I don't understand it about these women, man.
Like 20. It's like 20 seasons.
Yes.
and-
Yes.
And they be like, I watched it all. I'm doing it again.
I don't
like,
know. I don't know what kind of
why?
sauce Grey's Anatomy put
it's
in that
Shonda.
TV show.
It's Shonda. It's Shonda.
Hold on, because my wife has watched the whole entire Grey's Anatomy season, like
Yeah.
seasons. I don't even know how many it is.
It's
Yeah.
20.
At least 4 or 5 times. I'm like,
I
you
have.
watching Grey's Anatomy again? I don't
Yes.
even watch
They
it.
be so dedicated.
I know
man.
what's about to happen, and I don't even watch it. But anyway, that's so you say Harry Potter.
Harry, my movie trilogy would be Harry
What's
Potter.
number 2? You got?
What do you mean?
Oh
Number
no,
two?
you right. So you got any honorable mention?
Nope. Harry Potter.
Okay, so we got Lethal Weapon.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings, Harry Potter. That's fire. What
That
else
was
you
really
What else you
good.
got, boy?
Really good.
Yeah.
And the last thing, that really that was really good.
That's all you got?
That's all
You
I
ain't
got.
got no you ain't got nothing extra?
No, because you got shut down my Beyonce really fast.
I mean, that was
Listen,
you
I mean,
just
so I got one more thing. This came up though. So if how I'm crazy about Beyonce, what instead of what superstar would you guys replace Beyonce with? As far as what worth ethic that you will be so happy to see, female.
what you mean? Say what now?
female. Tony Braxton.
You say we do what?
I said, what female
Yeah.
superstar would you guys be willing to go see besides
Oh
Beyonce?
no, I want to see
Tony
a lot of
Braxton. Tony
it's a lot of
Braxton.
females I would like to see.
Hands down. It's
You said Tony Braxton.
yes.
Man, Tony Braxton,
That
Nicki
deep
Nicki
voice.
Minaj. We ain't gonna get on R&B like,
That's what I'm talking about. R&B.
huh?
Let's stay in Beyonce lane. R&B. Who could go toe to toe with B?
Nobody.
Rihanna.
When was the last time? I love Riri. Don't get
What
me
about
wrong.
Alicia Keys though?
Alicia
No.
Keys would be in the, but no. I mean, there is nobody who can compete with Beyonce as far as performance wise.
Janet Jackson.
Like,
I'm gonna say it.
Janet Jackson is fire. Now
Man,
she
come
can
on,
play.
man. She's an entertainer. She's talented. She's a musician.
Absolutely.
At the end of
She's got way better acting skills than Beyonce.
at the at the at the
you
at the
know,
You
at the
I'm
at the,
just
at the, at the
saying.
end of the day,
I'm just
at the
saying.
end of the day, like Beyonce is
watch
the only the only artist that's equivalent to Beyonce in performance wise would have been Michael Jackson. Like there's nobody in her stratosphere.
Yeah, it's
I'm gonna be
iconic.
like there's like no
legendary.
as far as performances there's nobody even. Now don't get that. It's some good performers. Like I didn't know SZA had such a good show.
Nah,
Like
I ain't gonna hold
SZA show is
SZA
phenomenal.
does have a very good
SZA show is
performance,
phenomenal.
but she owes it all to
But
Beyonce.
I ain't gonna say that. But
She said that.
but as far as on her level, like nah. Like Kendrick Lamar put on a great show. But I'm with it. I'm with it.
And this was Conversation Starters with Keandra. Back to the
Might
podcast.
pull up a Janet Jackson film and watch that.
Shout out to Keandra's conversation starters.
Yes.
I hope I got y'all juices flowing.
Yeah, we
She had to throw Beyonce in there.
Every
so
chance I get.
title of the podcast is As a Man Thinketh. As a Man Thinketh.
As a man.
Yeah, man. Do 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 do.
We're gonna touch these.
Sup, America?
Tim, do you like movies though? Are you a movie head?
Yes. Cause I was a theater major in high school. I went
You
to
were.
I went to an arts academy. Yeah, so
Theater in high
like I had
school.
to audition to get into the school based upon my major, which was theater, and then you just worked on the craft of being on stage. You know the purity of it.
Exit stage left.
Listen, yes,
I think I would have did
down stage right.
Break the fourth wall.
When you hear the phrase "as a man thinking," what is the first thing that comes to your mind? I'm gonna go around the room. What's the first thing come to your mind when you hear "as a man thinking"?
Oh
Just you.
man,
First thing come to your mind.
where you are or where you aren't, and how you think, how you process things.
What about you, Keandra?
Simple, like
Mindset.
So when you hear mindset and you hear what you said?
how you think is where you are in life is directly linked to how you think.
Okay, and it's a common debate, but I'm gonna give it foundation. The idea comes from the Bible verse. This is faith meets culture. So, we got Proverbs 23:7. As a man thinketh in his heart,
Yeah,
so is he.
so,
And recently, because recently me and Keandra, it was a couple situations going on, and sometimes you can get panicky in the moment, and it's like and I called Keandra after the whole panicky situation because I had a thought. It came to me, and I'm like, slow down, because anxiety is basically my definition of anxiety is it's basically fear of the future. Like
fear the unknown.
like fear is real. It's immediate. Like it's a dog just ran in the room. If it's not real, somebody got a gun, like, you know what I'm saying, they're storming, like something real, it's not really fear. Anything outside of that is anxiety. Like the what ifs, or what could happen. Like you don't have enough money today, so you So what you feel is not fear, it's fear of the future. And it's like, as a man thinketh, so is he. What I'm learning, uh, because we quote it, it makes us feel good all the time. We walk by faith and not by sight. But that hit different when you in a dark place
Mhm.
because faith, I think genuine faith, like gen- genuinely walking that out, we walk by faith and not by sight. Sometimes looks like this: to be in a place, even sometimes to be in a hard place, to be in a dark place, maybe a fallen place, maybe a weak place, to be in that place, and based off your actions, clearly disqualified. Like
Yeah.
based off your own actions, you clearly disqualified, clearly unworthy of God. But it's not by our works or what we do that we're qualified. It's we're only qualified by what He did. So in that moment, how do you? Okay, so you may slip or do something bad. Uh, Faith is even being in that place still, while you're dirty, while you're ugly, still living in the truth that I am the righteousness of God. How do you live as the righteousness of God in slap right there in the middle of a bad situation? Like I'm
Mhm.
not saying just do as thou will, but like you've came to yourself just like the prodigal son, and you've taken accountability that it's because of your actions that I'm in this place.
Mhm.
But even in this place, I'm
Yeah.
qualified. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? When everything around you is saying you're not worthy, when your own choices have put you in a place to say you're disqualified, faith is that's when you living by faith and not by sight. Because if I live by sight, then I'm clearly not worthy. I'm clearly disqualified. But in this moment, I'm living. I am the righteousness of God. Like you in the hospital bed. You know what I'm saying? You in the hospital bed after a stroke.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Thank God you're here right now, pull through. But it's you in the hospital bed, uh, fresh after a stroke, and like still still living with the truth that God is a healer.
Mhm.
The guy is a miracle worker. Rat slapped dead in the middle of circumstances saying the total opposite.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So and I know it was long, but I wrapped it around and I'm opening it up. But as a man thinketh, okay, we in this room right now. Same situation, but all of us are in different places, so we could be in different places. Okay,
Right.
you could see, oh man, we in my man's house, man. We doing this podcast. And I'm not saying you think this. I'm just making an example. You know what I'm saying? Like we doing man podcast. Maybe it get a lot of views. Maybe it don't. Wow, I could be believing. I could see. Oh, I'm in my dream now. I'm living it. Same situation. She could be in a whole different world. I could be full of joy right now. You could be full of disappointment. She could be full of, but it's really true when like reality is we all in this room, but each of our realities are different based on how we think. I
Yeah.
could be full of joy. You could be full of misery just by the fact of what you think. So I'm opening up. I know that was long winded, but it go whichever way you want to go with it.
Oh man.
It's that like it's not a question. I just open up the room to like
Right. So when I hear that social man thinking, I think of certain things
you
like
gotta
you reap what you sow. You like with God, I gotta make sure I'm transparent with him because he knows everything. Uh then I gotta have short term memory loss. I gotta be short term to my faults. Gotta have a short term amnesia with that. I gotta repent. I gotta accept accountability and I gotta repent. Because it's just like I accept, like, yeah, God, I did that. This is why. Just forgive me. I think that once you learn repenting and accepting what you did in God's eyes, then that alleviates that uncertainty somewhat ways, and you won't get caught up on where you're not and what you're limited to when you just say, okay, I gotta repent. I gotta repent. I gotta be honest about, yeah, God, I like doing this. This is why I need help. this year I did do that. God, forgive me. I apologize. Help me not to. Don't say, God, I'll never do it again. Just say, give me the resources, Holy Spirit. Have me guide me so I'll be aware of the next time this situation comes. Because it's about how you repent too. And not just repenting, but are you sincere with your repentance? Are you are you genuinely like you don't want to do this no more? Like I can say when I was out there partying, being a playboy, it got to a point where I got exhausted. I was like, God, I really don't want to do this no more.
Right. No.
Yeah, yeah, go.
I've never seen the
Righteous
righteous
forsaken.
forsaken. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's good. Okay, so I know I had a long intro, so I'm gonna bring it back to some structure. I get like that. But all right, so we're gonna start it off. Romans 12:2. Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? Y- Your inner world creates your outer world, and this is stuff we hear.
Yeah.
Which and this and
You so right.
this is stuff we hear all the time. Okay, then like there's the connection between thoughts, mindsets, life experiences, and as a man thinking, it's like okay, just like the scripture says, do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. That's one of the most popular things, and it's like that's where we coming from. Okay, living, basically living. Okay, victorious, achieving, whatever the case, walking in purpose. Renew your mind. Like, okay, we're gonna break down. Okay, what does conforming to the world looks like? I put it equals conforming to the world is reactive living. Like you not living on the offense. You living on the defense. You know what I'm saying? Transform is like when you because it transformed inwardly. And whatever happened, whatever's going on here, eventually appears here. Whatever going on here appears in the physical. Like if you want to know what you thinking, just look around you. And that goes for me. Like I have to look at the good and the bad. Whatever your results is, if you want to know your mindset, the way you view yourself, what's going on in here, just look around you because what's in here you're going to produce physically. You know what I'm saying?
You very much.
It's like we gotta cut the excuses out. You know what I'm saying? And be real with ourselves. Like if we're like, don't get me wrong. Like stuff happen. Like America is crazy, so debt is a real thing. Like a lot of people is going through financially. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm one of them. I like I am blessed. I got a house. I got the bills, but it ain't easy out here, brother. School about to
No.
start. And so look, I'm not shading nobody, but at some point in time, I have to take accountability. Okay, why am I not at the place financially that I desire to be? You know what I'm saying? I have to look inside. You know what I'm saying? And truth be told, like it all falls back on me. Truth be told, it's like when you come up in a impoverished environment, and don't get me wrong, I had a great childhood, but we were broke. You know what I'm saying? I didn't really realize how broke we was until I got an adult because my parents made a way and they made it look easy. But looking back as an adult, we were broke. So it's like my the way that I view life was already from a broke place, from a poor place. So it's like I had to really look look at how I'm viewing things and like to be transformed really, you know what I'm saying? Especially in the faith. You know what I'm saying? I am above and not beneath. Like, you know what I'm saying? I am the head and not the tail.
Yeah.
These ain't just poetic words. This is a new reality that God is telling you to live in. I can keep going, but I'm gonna let you I'm gonna let y'all flow of that couple things.
Man, this thinking about what you said kind of refers back to what my mom used to always tell me. She says, "You wanna ever see how a person living? Go to their kitchen and go to their bathroom and see how their bathroom and kitchen is pretty much as how they living." And then when you get a thought process, like for men, I know males, we if how we think physically in like with aggression impacts our physical atmosphere and everything around us. If a guy's depressed, you know he's got a depressed life because his house will look a certain type of way, his car looking type of, he'll talk differently. It weighs on you. Like I didn't realize as being like a 39-year-old black man, like when I tried to be positive about having my stroke, how much opposition it was against me. And then you think about everything you're not doing, because men look at men as like we're only based upon, and I'm not saying this is how it should be, but what we produce. So we're already thinking in a providing type of mindset. I gotta get this. I gotta show my worth and my value to the people around me by getting a job, bringing in money, getting an education, being a good father. Whatever it is, we got that mindset of I gotta produce and I gotta show what my value is. And sometimes that can be heavy pressure just trying to achieve it, just trying to pursue that level of expectation that we don't quite frankly will. I don't know where it comes from.
Yeah.
I don't know where that narrative of you feel that weight by just being a black man that you're only as good as what you bring to the table. And you get a lot of men feeling that way. So that sets that mindset. We're already in a production based society. We're only good as what you produce. You're only good as what you pay for. So men mindsets and sometimes in where you is the social man thinking if he's not bringing something that shows value, if he's not doing something that shows harvest and that the people around him are eating good off of, then your mindset is of something of a very a
I
deficit.
think when
So
you running off that, I think that's it's really important to be trans because you running off false information, and it's
yeah,
like it's true. A lot of stuff is cliche. A lot of stuff they try to put to like the law of attraction, but a lot of the scientific stuff like it's literally true. You know how they say you attract what you are. It's
yeah,
like
figuratively
vibrations and all that is real. Like your thoughts literally attract your reality. Like if you like a man that's running on that is running, and we all like especially millennials. You know what I'm saying? Our kids, we paying a little different, but we came up like we like most of the dudes that had any kind of male influence was told the same thing. You feel what I'm saying? Be hard. You know what I'm saying? Get the bag. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Stand up on your own too, and all that is true. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? But
There's some
it's
validity in
it's
it. Yeah.
it's a lot of stuff is left out. But it's like in order to live a better life, man, we really got to reprogram. And I'm figuring this out because I'm like, dang, I really had to get myself together and like, dang, I really kind of be thinking negative a little bit. And it's like, cause I like when you've been let down so much, it's like
Yeah.
you get kind of in a I don't expect nothing type of attitude. And really,
That
that's
that's a
that's
defense
negative. It's a
mechanism.
defense.
Yeah.
Like I don't want to get hurt, so I'm not going to expect anything.
Right.
And,
Right.
and what I realized is like I'm expecting the worst out of everything. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So that's how that affects how I live. Is I'm never loose. I'm always tight. Your body's in fight and flight mode, which causes disease, high blood pressure, all
Yeah.
that. You can't be comfortable. You're not resting. You know what I'm saying? You can't be creative because you're so tight. You know what I'm saying? Why you're tight? Because you're you're tensing up, preparing for the impact that you believe is coming. You're not even looking at the. You're not even looking at. Oh, you know how they say you look at the glass half full.
Yeah.
Like, like
It's empty.
no optimism. Like that's like, bro. I said, bro, whoa, you gotta change that, bro. Like you gotta change that. Like Michael Beasley just had probably one of the hardest quotes of 2025. He was like, man, and I'm paraphrasing this, but he was like, man, I was hungry. He was like, basically like he said, I was hungry, man. Like when nobody helping, and tomorrow came. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't, and I couldn't let the sun beat me. I'm paraphrasing, but it was fire because it was like, listen, if the if the sun gonna rise every day, then so am I. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know his story, like, but this man went from NBA superstar to homeless
Yeah.
to now he back at a household name. And he was like, man, listen, I was down bad. I was home,
Highly talked about it amongst the basketball peers too.
and you can tell, like well, you can tell what he went through, like changed the way he viewed things. And it's like I had to look at like, and usually that's when it happened. Like I just went through a traumatic thing, and it's like I'm looking at everything and I'm like, bro, why I think so negative? And like you wonder why you getting the outcomes that you getting. Like you reading this Bible, but you not even applying it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the Bible says you're a king. So imagine living from that reality. You imagine leading from that reality. What you think?
I mean, really, it goes back to your culture and how you was brought up. Because sometimes at 39, I gotta deprogram my thought process that I had for like 30 some years on how I grew up and what
That's real.
my images and I saw. Sometimes being aware is what you need to kind of declutter or what you need to reset in your own thought process. Because Pops probably raised you, but he probably didn't give you all the great tools and assets to be successful. He probably gave you some quotes and stuff you can live off on, but it wasn't legit. Mother did her best, but she had so many kids, she didn't really have time to kind of break it down. And whatever she did, you saw was your reality. So as you get older and you wondering why sometimes you have these mental blocks, like I like to have conversations with my lady, and we'll sit there and talk, and I'm like, "Why would you say that?" And she's like, "What you mean?" Like I'm just saying, you say every time you talk like this, you talk with aggression. Well, just like my mom and just how it was, and it just, I said, "So you still think like that?" No. I'm like, but your whole body language and everything you just did reflected when you was like
Mm.
12. It was like all of those things you harbor and you always is just a bunch of bags at the end of the day. We holding on to everything. We bringing forth everything that we saw from our parents, our grandparents, to how we grew up, to high school situations, to loves that's lost, to your first love, to your ex. And we just a bunch of bags and we just grabbing all of those baggages, and then that's our thought process. We're trying to defend those things that happened to us so it wouldn't happen to us again. We learn slick and cool ways to not think things personal because we was hurt or misused before. We just pretty much be a bunch of just magicians all the time defending on how we get hurt as an adult.
So imagine
You
no,
just
no, go ahead. My bad.
I'm just saying you just trying to do different things to protect yourself and you learn slick ways of not being disappointed. So I'm not gonna expect much from people. I don't trust nobody, so I ain't gonna put myself in big situations where I gotta be around people. I'm gonna learn how to protect me. And so in that protection, you realize your thinking is what's holding you back from pursuing or going forth in your life or in going forth in God. Those same mechanisms you try to be crafty, it's the same thought process that's holding you back when it's that time for you to do something great. Like, yeah, I was thinking about going back to school, man. I got this really good idea, but I ain't gonna probably do it, man. Or I'll wait till next year to open that business, and then 5, 10 years later, it never happens. So we harbor a lot of our situations that cause us to be the like, direct kryptonite to why we think the way we think and not produce what we need to produce in life.
That's fire. I got a question for the room. But I do want that was real fire. Shout out to Tim. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you got to cash out. You feel me?
Hey
Yeah.
man, like
Hey,
you
hey, but
know,
no, hey, no, no. Like, no, like, and for real, like transformation, like, bro, transformation is scary. And listen,
yeah,
imagine coming from a scenario where we're taught don't answer that number. Don't answer the bill collector number. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Imagine coming from an environment and not because this is my life. You feel what I'm saying? And from when I was a kid and when I was adult. Like, bro, like we don't answer the bill collector call. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a good advice. But just imagine coming from that situation, like taught from a little kid to don't answer the bill collector call to now the Bible says leave an inheritance for your children's children. Like you gotta script out everything. But my question for the room is like, what's the difference between living from a place of desperation and living from a place of abundance? Keandre, I go to you first.
Yeah. I think, well, hearing it, it's just like abundance is like duplicated
Put the mic up a little.
success. It's like duplicated success. It's like you're confident because something has happened successful before, so you know it'll happen again. Desperation, nobody, you don't hear people really talk about, yo, I need to replenish on my desperation. Desperation is like a dried out rag in the hot middle of the sun. Eventually, it's gonna lose its moisture. So like desperation, when you're desperate enough, it can motivate you to achieve certain things in your life, but it's not sustainable for the long haul. Because the moment something goes wrong in that big moment, desperation says, see, that's why you should have done this. Because when this happened, it's just no bueno. It's game over. So
So how do you feel? Because I ain't trying to cut you off, but just
yeah,
how does your body feel when you living from a place of abundance and a place of desperation? Like inside you, like how you feeling when you desperate? Like how you feeling living from a place like what's your
it's
day to day
like
look like?
desperation is you hinging on everything. You need every hope, God. You need every grace to come through. You need every blessing to
But you
show up.
nervous,
You
you tight,
nervous, you tight,
irritable,
you can't sleep.
moody.
Very much so. Aggravated a lot, short talking, and sometimes you get silent. Sometimes desperation gets you quiet or to yourself, reserved, stand off in a corner. Cause you like, I got this and I can't share it with nobody, man. I just gotta do it. Sometimes people don't know how to scream and yell, they just get quiet.
Well, could one of the root factors be of living from a place of desperation, nervous? Could one of the root factors be one lack of faith in God and two lack of faith in yourself? Because
Absolutely.
I had to ask myself like if you like
Absolutely.
okay if you know I'm gonna go get it I'm gonna figure it out like if you really believe that then why then you're not nervous you know what I'm saying
Yeah.
you only and I'm speaking to myself okay I had to really look in the mirror and say oh you don't believe in you oh you don't
Yeah.
think you can oh you don't believe in you know what I'm saying like everybody else see the bravado they see they feel me but inside of me I had to really like oh you don't believe in you know what I'm saying and that's number two before that I had to face the oh you don't even believe in God now that don't negate responsibility that don't negate none of that and that don't negate that bad stuff ain't gonna happen but like if you really believe in God Almighty, you're not nervous. You know what I'm saying? Like it may like I'm not discontinuing humanity. Like okay, at first it might hit you, but once you gather your mind and get back to the root, I'm not nervous. I got the Almighty on my side.
Yeah.
And it's like when you really believe in yourself, like really solid and like I know I'm gonna make something happen. I've been here before. We came out, we good. Then you're not nervous. You may be a little irritable, but you're not shaky. So I think the root of living out of desperation, you know what I'm saying?
It's a lack of
It's like a
faith and
faith,
like a
like a belief.
it's a lack of confidence. Cause
You still
one
talk
thing
to Keanu.
when I talk to some people and they going through some situations, I'll ask them like, "So what happened 5 years ago? Did something bad happen?" Yeah, well, this took place and I didn't know how I was gonna get out of that. I said, something happened 10 years ago. Yeah. So I said, so God has been bringing you out of situations. This one, that one. And at that moment, it's the worst thing that ever felt like you didn't know how you was gonna get out this situation, but he brought you out. And they be like, yeah, I said, so why not you just take that experience and push it forward? Like if he's brought you out of a situation that happened 20 years ago, 15, 12, then take that experience and push it forward with the confidence. Okay, God, this situation is when I got the stroke and I couldn't move. I was like, okay, God, last year I just had surgery on my thigh. I busted blood vessel. I couldn't walk. So okay, I had surgery on my ankle. I couldn't. Okay, so you brought me out of those. Then you can bring me out of this one. All I need to know is where I need to fight at, what I need to learn about what's going on with me so I can apply it. Because you already did it for me again. I just got to believe you'll do it again
And
and just trust you in it. You know?
and that's fine. And just bouncing right back off you and count the feel free to jump in anytime. No, and even doing that, like that's not stagnant. Like while you're doing that, that's saying like because all right, so this is the insanity of being of anxiety. You know what I'm saying? This is how the devil keeps in the loop. Okay, rent due in 2 weeks. I don't got the money right now, but I'm gonna sit here today and worry about I don't have the money today instead of being in a place of abundance and rest. You know what I'm saying, so that you can think clear because you can't think clear if you're anxious. So why would you waste today's energy when you can take that same energy, believe?
I don't get it. I don't get
I
it.
mean, I've done it, but I'm just saying you can take that same energy and believe in you, in God, and you can get up, okay,
Yeah.
I got you, Kendra, and not move out of a place of fear, but okay, yo, I need some bread. Okay, what do I do? You know what I'm saying? I do hair, I do photography. I will bet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got faith in God. Okay, God, I'm about to put these specials out. Okay, such and such. Okay, if you do hair, I'm about to put out braid. Like I'm about to move in faith, in action. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And I'm not gonna waste today's energy. Today I'm good. I got AC in my house. I got food on my table. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So like learn like changing our mental there. Like okay, living from a place that God is real. What you were saying, Keanu? Put your mic to your thing.
Yeah.
Catch your
Yeah.
anxieties.
That's that's wait.
And that's and that's making faith tangible because like this is why we do what we do. And it's like, bro, like you can there's a such thing as being overly spiritual. You know what I'm saying? And spiritual and what I mean is that okay, like I'm like you ever heard the phrase I'm just waiting on God?
Yeah.
Do wait on God, but waiting on God don't mean sitting and watching your favorites
Don't. Yeah.
sitting and watch your favorite
Yeah.
TV series when you know you got rent due in 2 weeks and you ain't got no money. I'm not saying panic. I'm not saying worry, but the fact ain't gonna change. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not saying God don't do miracles, He do, but
It's
it's
bad.
only select like God ain't coming out of heaven. You know what I'm saying?
It's all bad
I done
math,
been
man.
evicted a bunch of times, and you know I prayed the
Uh,
day before.
yeah.
Lord,
know what's crazy?
please, Lord, if I know you hear me. Please, I believe, and then I come in there and I tell counsel, I pray, and next day, guess what happened? I still got evicted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I still had to pack, and I'm not saying God is not a way maker. I'm not saying, but like the 2 weeks prior to me getting evicted, you know what I'm saying? Instead of panicking, instead of worrying, I could have locked in. You know what I'm saying? I could have faith God gonna make a way. I don't know where the door is, but I know He gonna make a way. I'm about to do these Ubers.
I
I'm about to
think
do these door dashes.
yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Do what I gotta do.
Got
But
to.
instead, no, I'm being overly spiritual. You know what I'm saying? God gonna make a way. Well, I'm not doing nothing. I'm not even like God can make a way through your actions. Once you move,
No.
now I can make a way.
No, and people sit there and they're sitting there looking like, bro, how you going through this? You so happy, bro. Like, why you so? I'll sit there and tell people, I say, I realize something that doubt, stress, fear, and anxiety never helped me graduate, pay a bill, get a job, pay that car note, get a promotion, open up a business. None of those things are activators to my success. None. So why do them? Why stress when stress ain't built to give me what I want? Stress is not gonna help me graduate. It's not gonna help me build a business. Stress didn't help me propose to my fiance right now. Like I didn't stress my way into, a
Oh,
marriage. Like
oh no, hold on. You can't
stressing.
just drop that in. Hey, hold on.
What?
Hey, matter of fact, hold on, man. Hey, we gonna pause. Congratulations to my man Tim. He just throw it in the middle of the conversation.
Which you know
My
you
man
just
just
use
got.
a
Matter of
lot.
fact, I'm gonna let you sell
But
him with. You know what I'm saying?
I am now engaged to be married to my
Shut-
beautiful companion partner, man. My rider. Uh, the name in you want me to say the name? Oh, Tykiba Smith.
Shout out
Yeah.
to the
Don't
queen.
be listening. Don't be googling names. Okay. I had some maturing that I had to do, but as soon as I realized that and it was so sad, like man, think if like the moment I realized
Put the
I
mic
needed
up.
more, I know the moment I realized in my thinking that I needed more than me, she came.
That's fire.
And I was like, I can't do this on my own, God. I really need
Your life.
somebody to really be here through me because Tim by himself, Tim gonna do some things.
No, no. I talk about you every
But
podcast.
yeah, man. But yeah, like, cause you have your parents used to do this. They'd be like, "Baby, I just worry about you." Your grandma, your mom, and your auntie, or somebody. My mom be like, "I'm just worrying about you." I say, "Mom, I don't need your worries. I need your prayers. I need your beliefs. I need your faith because your worrying ain't gonna help me be
That's
healed.
right.
It ain't gonna help me get walking. So you worrying ain't doing
But you
nothing
know,
for me right
but
now,
you know,
Jack."
Mondu's gonna work. Shout out to Mondu.
Yeah, man.
Shout out to all the moms there with their kids, man. And that's real what you said, man. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, bro, like we got to come to like taking accountability. Looks like you know what I'm saying. I'm not saying there won't be lows because there will be.
Right.
You know what I'm
Always.
saying, and there will be highs. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying. Life is a journey, but your life. You know what I'm saying, and I'm not even talking about just from uh money perspective. I'm talking about just quality of life. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you being irritable every day, you being mad every day, or you waking up optimistic. You know what I'm saying? You waking up, you know what I'm saying? Your blood pressure good. All that depends on your mindset. You know what I'm saying? Like where you're at financially, you know what I'm saying? Or like where you're going, you know what I'm saying? Like where you're at currently may not be where you're gonna end up, but when you get to the end of your life and you look back and whatever situation you're in, then you have to come to the conclusion that your life is the result of your mindset, the quality, the way you live. You know what I'm saying? Are you always stressed? Cause like quality of life, like money is a big factor. Like having money in the bank will improve your quality of life a
Yeah.
lot.
Hey, you
I'm
see a
not gonna
happy
flex.
man?
You feel me?
Look at
Like money's a good thing, but at the end of the day, like money don't bring happiness. Well, I wait to certain situations it do, cause like it do in certain situations, but it's not the key to it. Cause I'm be real, like when I was getting evicted, If I'd have got some money, that would have brought all the happiness. But at the end of the day, it's like how many rich people commit suicide? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some of the most wealthiest people in the world are the most miserable. So it's like how our inner when we hear it all the time, it's cliches. You change the way you think, change the way you live, change the way you achieve, change the way you work. You know what I'm saying? Like we believe in this podcast. So we're here on a Tuesday afternoon. It's about to storm, and
Talking to
we chilling,
you
and like
about your
we
mindset.
believe. Talk about, you know what I'm saying? We need prayer. Yeah. listen,
All
listen,
right, man.
listen, man. You
Trying to
listen.
break some hope
You
to
don't
your
listen, bro. You
desperate
gotta
life,
believe
you
in your
know?
look to all the podcasters and the
Alright.
content maker. You got to believe in yourself
You
to
got to.
listen, because when it was just me, Audrey and Keandra in the background talking with no mic, you really got to believe in yourself to talk to three people for 3 months straight.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We do all this setting up, hours of preparation to talk to three people. Like if Audrey watching, shout out to you. You a real one
Shout
because
out
we
to
literally
Audrey,
got in
man.
here episode
Yeah.
after episode and talked to three people.
Tell your
Dedication,
story,
baby.
man.
You know
Tell
what I'm
your
saying?
story.
That's
Humble
belief,
beginnings,
baby. That's
man.
it. That's belief
Humble
in God
beginnings.
and self. Right?
That's
So,
getting it out the mud, Mill.
hey, shout out to everybody out there who got a.
That just changed his life right there. He just shared that with
But
y'all,
that's but
man.
that's even an example because that was some
Yeah.
of our greatest conversations and we had fun doing it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We could have looked at it the other way. You know what I'm saying? Our mindset could have been bad in that. Like, man, we ain't doing nothing, man. I ain't about to keep doing this. I quit.
Who gonna
We're
listen to
gonna listen,
us?
conversation bad,
Right.
but we had fun. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? We still had, so I'm like, we keep going and going. Like, we got like 5 minutes left. But well, y'all got any final things you want to say? Cause I'm gonna keep it at an hour.
Um, yeah. I'm gonna share something I share with me and my lady. This is what I tell her. I said, this family, we gonna say, look yourself in the mirror and says, I have a strong mind, I have a strong will, I have confidence in myself, and I have confidence in God. Just keep saying those four things to you. You have a strong mind, you have a strong will, you believe in yourself, and you believe in God. That'll take you anywhere. You just gotta kind of build that mindset up. Assess the situation. If you know and your family don't think well, change it, man. Because when those times come and you listen and you sitting in that bed in the hospital and you can't move, and this then everybody that came to see you, but everybody going home, and they get dark and they cut that AC on and don't turn it down, and the food bad, and then they give you some sodium or some light vegan stuff. I'm sharing my
Shout out
experience.
to
They- You losing a lot of weight because you don't want to eat. Right. You sit in the bed. Like, mindset was the only thing that kept me walking. My mindset, man. How I had to push through and how I had to will myself to think like this. Because if I don't, I see what I'm going to be. I'm going to see me not moving. I'm going to see me not being able to stretch my arms or hug people. I'm going to go into a deep, dark depression. So you got to really meet that intensity with a strong mind. You got to refuse to not let you down. You got to tell yourself no. And that's sometimes the hardest battle you got to fight is the one you develop with you because they know all your weaknesses and strong points. So I would just say, learn to get your mind. Battlefield of the Mind, a good book to read, Joyce Myers. Battlefield of the Mind. It really helped me develop. And y'all should go out there and get that book. Proceeds and all, you know. Yeah. We going up on a Tuesday. Yeah. Uh. Peace. Peace.